Well, following an insanely helpful info dump revealing that Vultures 2 is now fully censored, we just yesterday got some more very useful clarifying information that basically completely flips our idea of the album on its head.
I love leaking!
So this new clarification of course comes from Luit, who so graciously informed us previously of a shit ton of groundbreaking information, like the fact that Vultures 2 is completely censored like Donda, and that Ty has been re-recording some of his verses to match new album themes. Yesterday, Luit dropped some more bombshell information regarding one of our previously solid views of the album, which was an early April tracklist shared on April 20th by Pop and Flab. This tracklist looked almost too good to be true at the time, with some of our most wanted unused songs like Aperol Spritz, and even tracks we haven't heard yet like City Underground and Love Me the Most. Luit does open up his statement by saying that he doesn't know for certain if this tracklist is fake, but neither Pop nor Flab had any first-hand proof of it being real. First-hand proof would be something like real files or screenshots to prove that this list of songs was indeed being considered, versus it just being passed around by word of mouth without any physically visual proof to look back on. Luit goes on to say that besides the fact that there was no proof of this early April listing ever being real, it also includes 0 unheard song titles. Even though we have no audio of City Underground or Love Me the Most, we know both of those songs were worked on in early Vultures sessions in Italy and Japan, with them appearing on multiple old tracklists from around that time. And because we know that Kanye constantly works on new song ideas, often integrating them into existing album copies, there's basically no way that a real tracklist for Vultures 2 in early April would include solely song titles we already knew about. After this, Luit says that another huge red flag for this early April tracklist is that it does not include the song Pay Per View featuring Project Pat, which he knows for sure was never scrapped from inclusion on the album. This is especially fishy because Luit has first-hand proof that pay-per-view was included on Vultures 2 basically since we first heard it in early March, so there's no reason it should be omitted from this early April copy. And finally, Luit wraps up this info evaluation with one final major red flag for the Pop and Flab tracklist, noting that they actually got 2 song titles wrong, with those being Aperol Spritz, which actually goes by the name Back Outside,
back outside, back outside, back outside, back outside, back outside,
and Fighting Fires, which Luit even revealed had its name changed to My Soul. Fighting Fires was briefly called My Soul like once or twice in 2020 during the Donda era, but by and large the song's identity was Fighting Fires until it was brought back in 2024 for Vultures 2 and switched to My Soul, which was revealed by Luit, so there's no reason that an April tracklist would use the old name. Honestly, I'm not really sure how to react to this April tracklist being fake because it really was such an incredible collection of songs, but when you step back and examine the red flags, it's clearly not something that came from Kanye. Obviously, we do know from Luit's info dump 2 days ago that certain songs from this list are confirmed on the album, but stuff like Gun to My Head, Drunk, Dead, and Believer could very well have been tossed in the trash.
Make me a believer, make me make me a believer, make me make me a believer, make me a believer.
On the other hand, if you weren't a fan of this song selection, then I suppose it's good news to hear that Vultures 2 actually has quite a lot more brand new, unheard, and unknown tracks. Regardless, from here on out, it basically seems like Lewitt is the only genuinely trustworthy person giving out info, so again, we should be very grateful that he revealed so much with the recent info dump, and that he went out of his way to correct the misinformation from this fake track list. In other news, Ty didn't play shit at his performance in Miami Beach 2 nights ago, and from the videos we did get, it really looks like the crowd is pretty dead considering they've all probably heard Carnival about 5 million times. This is honestly pretty surprising to me because even at performances just a few weeks ago, Ty was busting out Field Trip, Everybody, and Fried at a minimum, but now he's not doing anything at all, which could be a reflection of the major production sound shift many songs are undergoing. According to a video posted on his Instagram story, it looks like Ty may have done another performance last night at a club called Mr. Jones, also in Miami, but considering we didn't get anything new at the Club LIV show, I would not be expecting brand new material to be previewed at any Ty DJ set from here on out until Kanye is ready to move forward with the rollout again. And finally, a few days ago, we did get some very interesting 2015 Swish leaks in the form of Lil Uzi feature verses for the songs Fade and Hold Tight, which both sound really quite good.
Same ones that wanna walk beside you, the same ones that you can let behind you. Money tall, it kinda stand like 9'2". My baby small, she kinda stand like 5'2". Okay, it don't matter, but she fine too. Her skin tan in the winter, hair blonde too. They plot to stop you, can't stop you. Don't understand the pain, they doubt you.
It seems like Uzi did the vocals for both of these songs on October 14th, 2015, and this is just a prime example of why Uzi and Kanye need to get back in the studio together at some point. They can cook up some truly incredible music, and were doing so even all the way back in 2015, so imagine what they could do in 2024. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments which unused Vultures era song you think deserves a spot on Release Vultures 2.